friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about a statement by RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat, who on 1st June in Nagpur stated that Shivaji Maharaj's Hindavi Swaraj and the present propagation of Hindu Rashtra is the same. Now, it is a totally false notion that Shivaji Maharaj ruled for just Hindus. Shivaji Maharaj was a very kind king, very great king who respected people of all religions. And Setu Madhavrao Pagadi, one of the great historians of Maharashtra, points out that by Hindavi Swaraj, Shivaji meant the land around Pune, the Pune Jagir, and ruled by Pune people. This he points out in his book Life and Times of Shivaji, which is available in 1975 and 1983 editions. Now there are different interpretations. He also goes on to say many influential families in Maharashtra did try to produce some letters which have no authenticity. Anyway, what reflects better about Shivaji's policies is his doings which he did during his rule of this part. Now, first is that Shivaji was a great king only because he respected people of all religions. We know that in Shivaji Maharaj's army, there were Muslims also, and according to one estimate, there were 60,000 Muslim soldiers in Shivaji's army. In Shivaji's army, there were the great generals, big generals who assisted Shivaji in cannon division, in navy division, and different divisions of his army. There are names of Daulat Khan, Ibrahim Khan, Siddi Ibrahim, Noor Khan Beg, and Daud amongst many of his major Muslim supporters. And we also know that Shivaji Maharaj in his lifetime, he got a mosque built near Lord Jagdishwar's temple in Raigad fort. Now this is so much in contrast to the present politics of Hindu nationalism, which has gone on to destroy one mosque and is already talking of destroying two other mosques in pursuit of its nationalism. Now this is a totally wrong thing, totally in contrast to the policy of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was a great respect of women's honor, and we all know the story about his army bringing Kalyan Subedar's daughter-in-law, a Muslim woman, as a gift for him. Shivaji Maharaj, in great anger, respected that woman. He was angry with the soldiers who brought her, and he asked them to take her back with full honor. Now contrast this with what is happening today. During the rule of this party which is ruling in the center, we saw the case of Asifa. We saw many cases in UP, where women were totally molested by top BJP leaders, but no punishment was given. Lately, the wrestlers are sitting in protest, women wrestlers are sitting in protest because the sexual exploitation was being done by the chief of wrestler association, and the demand of women wrestlers is totally being neglected and bypassed. Shivaji Maharaj was very considerate for the problems of farmers. He ensured that the poor farmers are not exploited beyond a point, and the intermediaries who were collecting the tax, they were controlled very strongly. He also ensured that these peasants are helped in the time of their distress. This is what made him great. In contrast to the present projection that he was the protector of cows and Brahmins, the real story is that he was a king who was concerned about welfare of the average people. We also know that he respected all the religions. Once when his army was going to Surat for plundering, he gave them instructions that when you are plundering, when you are looting, in case any holy book of people belonging to other religions comes in your hands, don't disrespect it. With full amount of honor, you return it to the person to whom that religion belongs. Now, this was his total approach, and this is what made him a folk hero in Maharashtra. That's why people remember him with great amount of honor and respect. People try to project him in a very different way, in a very elite way, which is not true. And his Hindavi Swaraj, as pointed out by Setu Madhav Rao Pagdi, the great historian from Maharashtra, it was restricted to Pune Riyasat, and it meant rule by the local people. But as we know, Shivaji Maharaj himself was a respecter of all religions, respecter of the problems of peasants, respecter of women, which is totally in contrast to what we have been witnessing in the present times. We have seen that while in Raigad, Shivaji Maharaj built a mosque. The present Hindu nationalist politics has destroyed a mosque, creating great havoc in the country, and already are planning to destroy 2 more mosques in the country. We have seen that as Shivaji Maharaj was concerned about the problem of farmers, in contrast, we have seen that thousands of farmers were standing in Delhi protesting for a year. 600 of them died, but their demands were not listened to for 1 long year. And when it was listened to, already nearly 600 of them had to be sacrificed for this call. Similar things are happening to the women wrestlers today. And what Hindu nationalist politics is doing today is in total contrast to what Shivaji's rule was. It was having respect for all religions, and today we see a politics which, because of hatred towards other people of other religion, has created a situation where there is a mob lynching, where people are killed in the name of cow protection, where now calls of boycott are being given for the Muslim traders. Now this is a total contrast to what Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had ruled in his own way. And the best example of this comes when we go through the letter written by Maharaj to Aurangzeb, when Aurangzeb imposed jizya on the Hindu population. So Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj writes that by collecting jizya from Hindus, you are doing a mistake. In fact, formerly Emperor Akbar ruled with great equanimity. Therefore, apart from Daudis, Muhammadis, the religious practices of Hindus, such as Brahmins and Shivades, were protected. The emperor held these religions, therefore he was hailed as Jagat Guru. Now somebody is calling himself Jagat Guru today also, but the policies are totally in contrast. And then again, we know that when he had a confrontation with Aurangzeb, it was Mirza Raja Jai Singh who came on behalf of Aurangzeb to fight against Shivaji's army. And Shivaji himself told that you are imposing jizya on Hindus. Why not impose jizya on the likes of Raja Jai Singh, Jaswant Singh, who are a part of your administration? So this was his greatness, which people try to forget. I must say that I honor Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj greatly because he respected poor farmers, he respected women. Now in today's times, the policies which are being pursued in the name of Hindu nationalism are totally in contrast to what Shivaji practiced. At another level, I want to say that though Hindu nationalists want to project Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and Maharana Pratap as icons of Hindu nationalism, I think the icons of Indian nationalism should be from freedom movement. Kingdoms cannot be ideals for today's society. We can pick up some great things which kings like Emperor Ashok, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, and some other kings practiced in their rule, but to iconize them during democratic period is something which is not in tune with democratic society. And on the top of it, to pick up the things which are not absolutely true, and based on that to try to get legitimacy for Hindu nationalism is a total distortion of history. It is totally unwarranted and totally wrong. I hope that we understand the difference between the tolerance policies of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and the intolerant policies of Hindu nationalism being practiced today. These are not similar, they are totally opposed to each other. So we should wake up to the true stories of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and not fall prey to the false propaganda being done in his name. I hope you will like this video, you'll forward it and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.